Hi and welcome to my channel on a not particularly warm May bank holiday. It seems as soon as the lockdown's finished, the weather's decided it's not going to play. Anyway, I'm in and making this video today and I'm not too sad about not being out. I'd like to take you with me on a shoot I did a couple of days ago when it was actually nicer weather. And I went over to the Vanjwell number 5, which is an old mineral water well, or rather the ruins of one, out in Essex. And it's a lovely atmospheric place. I've been there before a couple of weeks ago with my digital Sony A7 and a 28mm lens, which I thought was perfect for the conditions, and I wanted to go back this time and get it in 5.4 using my Angulon lens, my wide angle for the 5.4 camera, and I'll take you with me on that. And this has thrown up some issues with focusing cloths and with cable releases, and just some general thoughts about making mistakes in photography, whether it be ruining frames, which I seem to be quite good at the moment with 5.4, or when it comes to buying the wrong kit. Anyway, let's get into it. Well, I liked the picture I eventually got, but the sad thing was that I wasted several sheets of film getting there. It was old foam pan that I'd had around for some time, but the issue was with this little beast. This is a cheap cable release. I think it was about £4 or something like that. And it frankly is a heap of garbage. The Angulon 90mm wide angle lens needs me to lock it open because it doesn't have a preview lever. So in order to focus on the screen, etc., and compose, you need to lock the lens open. So you have to put it on time exposure and then lock the cable release. Well, this little cable release either refuses to lock, or it locks and it won't unlock. And this caused me to nearly throw it into the undergrowth at the shoot. The other thing that was a problem was my focusing cloth. Thurrock. Yeah. In truth, this is small, thin, and really not fit for purpose. I paid around £20 from eBay for it, and to be honest, I think it's just going to get thrown in a drawer or used to pack things in a bag. I've ordered a much better quality cloth. This one on the shoot kept falling off. It's actually technically too small to go around the camera properly. This throat just does not go around a 5.4 camera. So basically that's £20 wasted. Now a good focusing cloth, or at least what I think is probably a good focusing cloth, is going to be around £40. So in fact I had paid £60 because I've wasted 20. So this is waste of money by buying cheap kit. I've been a victim of it now. It's the same with the cable release, although if anyone can tell me down in the comments where there are some good cable releases that are not going to screw up, I would be very, very grateful, because I've been only able to find really cheap Chinese made ones which are actually not very good at all. But we do, every time we make a mistake in photography, whether it be in buying kit or in wasting film, which I did on a couple of occasions because I didn't actually close the lens down to the correct aperture to take the shot. And in one case I just panicked and wasn't reading my meter correctly. I'm still in the process of getting used to my spot meter, and it all went out of my head, and I basically put the white point in totally the wrong place with the zone system. But by making these mistakes we go forward, and if we are not making mistakes, it's probably because we're not trying hard enough. And this has been a guiding principle for me all the way through photography. When I was earning my living with it, which thank goodness wasn't on 5x4, otherwise I would have been bust. But it's a guiding principle that push the boundaries and you will learn more. Be safe and you really won't learn that much. Anyway, I'm now going to take you through some photographs from the digital shoot I did a couple of weeks ago at the Cash's Well, or Vange Well. It was a lovely sunny day. It's strange we're going backwards in the weather at the moment, but it was a gorgeous sunny day. I thought actually the light was too harsh, but it actually worked out very well for me. Have a look at the photographs and see what you think. nice hot cup of tea to keep away some of the chill that's still about in May. Anyway, hope you like the pictures. Yeah, I did take quite a lot more on the digital camera, which is fairly normal, but I do like the way of working, of being able to take a digital camera out and use it as a kind of a notebook to find views and scenes that you can then go back with a 5.4 and collect. So, I wasted some money on a dark cloth, and I've spent some more money on a good dark cloth, which should be arriving soon. I believe it's made in England, and I'll do a little review of that when I get it. And I will be hunting down better cable releases in order to not give myself a nervous breakdown on shoots. But I'm enjoying shooting 5.4 hugely, and I'm going to be doing quite a lot more of that. I'm also going to be doing quite a lot more of shooting on medium format, because I have a new medium format camera arriving shortly. Not quite pensioning off the C330 Mamiya yet, but what's arriving next week will be a Mamiya RB67, which I used for a little while back in the day, and I loved enormously. I never owned one, and I've picked one up from Japan, and that will be arriving shortly, and I'll be doing a little review, and I'll be doing some shooting on that. So if you liked what I've put together for you this time, hit that like button, or if you fancy seeing some more of it, you could subscribe. Okay, and you take care of yourselves, and hopefully the weather will warm up soon and I won't be drinking tons of hot tea and wishing it was July. Take care. See you.